I don't think they'll put us in charge of that job though, Hutto. There's been 4 finals tonight, Lib. Let's get straight into it. There's still plenty of finals to come. The first final tonight, we saw the men's 100-metre butterfly. Andrew Lauderstein, he was up against it tonight, the reigning champion. He did the job. Chris Wright in second, but Laudo was the man tonight, Lib.
Yeah, absolutely. Laudo did a great job. He used his aggression. He was pumped up after being a little bit disappointed, but he put it all together tonight.
We move on to the men's 50-metre breaststroke. This was always going to be a competition between 2 men. It was Rickard again on top of Springer. You can have a look at the one below it, exactly the same in the 100-metre breaststroke. You'd imagine Christian will go favourite in the 200, though, the world record holder, Lib.
It's history repeating itself. These two are just vying for those 2 positions. Hopefully we can have some mix-up maybe a little bit further on, but I think Christian should be the favourite going into the 200 tomorrow.
The event we're all hoping for tonight was the men's 100-metre freestyle. The man that took it out, Eamon Sullivan, he said he was very happy with the screen, and just funnily enough, we've got him standing by, mate. Congratulations, another Australian title for you. You'd just like to grab yourself, get involved, and put yourself on that plane to Delhi.
I thought I'd give myself a bit of a challenge here. I've been seeing everyone do it with their fingers, but I reckon I can do it with my nose. So.
A bit of Mr. Squiggle style work. Have a look at the boy Sullivan. He's on target. He's on target. That is a truly gold medal performance by Eamon Sullivan. We'll whip Tommy DeSonia in there as well, mate. Evening, Anthony. We're joined by Libby Trickett again in front of the touchpad. The men's 100-metre fly coming up, and this man here, Andrew Lauderstein, is the reigning Australian champion. They call him the Bear because he's got a very big set of paws on him. The main fact to look at here, the 22-year-old, he's 189 centimetres tall, but he's 90 kilos. He is a very, very strong, powerful boy and performs well in the big events. You can see here a bronze medal in the 100 fly at the Olympics in this event, behind Phelps and Cabbage, and also did a couple of great times, personal best times at the World Championships. But Lib, it was the Olympics where he really made his mark, and this is from a fella who started off life doing a completely different stroke. If we have a look at the graph of his times, Liv, and his butterfly improvement has been quite remarkable. This is Laudo in red, Phelps in blue. Now, Phelps is obviously a bit of a freak, won the world title in 07. Laudo is back in 15th place, over a second and a half behind him. We move on to the Olympic year in Beijing. Phelps takes out the gold medal in that amazing race. Laudo's narrowed the gap to half a second, and he's in 3rd place, making massive improvements. We move on again to the 09 World Championships, and Phelps just blows everyone away, a 49.82. Laudo again improves his time down from a 51.12 to a 50.85, 5th position there at the Worlds. We're predicting a 52.30, but Lib, this graph shows us a couple of things. 1, this fella here, Michael Phelps, absolute freak. 2, Laudo, he's really catching up the rest of the world, although leading into tonight's event, his form's been a little bit patchy. We just saw the women's 50-metre backstroke, and by gee, this has been a breakout event for Emily Seebohm. You can see her name already in there in the 100 metres where she got over the top of Belinda Hocking. Again tonight, the 50-metre backstroke coming off at 200 tonight, so she didn't have that long between those two. It was a great turnaround by Emily Seebohm, Lib.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, having done a couple of 200s in my career, that it really is a tough event, especially in the backstroke with the legs. She did a great job in the 50 tonight. She's had an overall great meet, and great to see Sophie Eddington on the team.
Absolutely. And then the 100 metres backstroke for the men. Well, what a race that was. If we just have a look, the backstroke for the gentlemen, 100 metres, you've seen there, Hayden Stokell in the 50, Hayden Stokell in the 200. The big fella that's declared tonight that he rides a Fat Daddy, which is apparently a skateboard, he has got the triple. He's beaten out Delaney as he did in the 200 metres. This is a wonderful week for Hayden Stokell.